Hi, Camp YA. I'm Bruna De Luca, and this fireside read comes to you from Italy, which is the setting of my debut YA novel, Livia in Rome. It follows the story of a Scottish Italian teenager and draws on my own experience of growing up with these two cultures. It's a romance, but the last thing Livia wants when she goes to Rome one summer to help her nonna, so her grandmother, run her coffee bar, is to fall in love and be with typical foreign girl. And she does not want to fall in love with smug local boy Giulio, who she's forced to work alongside. So while you can probably tell where this is going, half the fun is in the getting there. So I'm going to read the beginning of Livia's story for you. If there was a law against treating your own daughter like a foreigner, Ma would have been arrested the minute we landed in Rome. First off, she apologises to the border control officer for my British passport as if I'm a pineapple pizza she smuggled into Italy. Then, the second we're out of the airport, she turns the hour-long journey to the hospital into one big guided tour, complete with a history lecture on the bus, a trivia marathon on the metro, and now, as we walk the last stretch, she's still going. Look, Livia. Ma stops for the millionth time, flinging her arms open at an enormous grassy field dotted with rocks and rubble. Il Circo Massimo, chariot races, gladiator battles, religious parades. This was where it all happened. Her eyes go dreamy and nostalgic, as if she witnessed the events in person. Wow, Ma, I know you're old, but I didn't think you were ancient, I joke. She tweaks my waist, making me jump. Don't be cheeky, signorina. I laugh and push her hand away. Well, get moving and stop treating me like a tourist. We're only a short walk from the hospital now and the tiny river island in the middle of the Tiber, where it's been squatting for over 4 centuries, or so Ma tells me. I grab my wheelie case and step onto a faded zebra crossing, only to lurch back as a horn blasts in my ear and a whoosh of hot, smoggy air whips my hair across my face. Trembling, I peel the strands from my sweaty skin, just in time to see one of my flip-flops bounce into the other lane, and a man on a Vespa yelling "Turista" at me, as if tourist is a swear word. Ma clamps her hand around my elbow and ushers me across the road as if I'm 6 instead of 16. How about I stop treating you like a tourist when you stop behaving like one? This isn't Scotland, Livia. Traffic moves differently here. You can't just assume people will stop. You have to make eye contact first. A sharp-suited man with a manicured beard is waiting for us on the pavement opposite, having cheated death to rescue my flip-flop. I hop limp towards him, and he holds it out to me with the very tips of his fingers, a chevron tire stripe right down the middle of it. You're true, miss, he says in heavily accented English, clearly deciding I'm a straniera, a foreigner, and not one of the chic locals who, I realise now, probably wouldn't be caught dead in flip-flops, even if it is the middle of July. I accept it, burning with embarrassment inside and out. Ma thanks him, her smile verging on a leer the minute he walks away. He is molto carino, no? Perhaps he has a son who's just as cute. She cranes her neck to keep him in her line of sight. Would you like me to ask? Oh, mio Dio, Ma, stop, will you? Ma can be so inappropriate, probably because she has little to no human interaction outside of pie. Sometimes I think she set up Katerina's cat casa because even she knows she's better suited to animals than people. Pa was too tied up with his wedding shoots to come here with us, which is probably a blessing in disguise. You'd think being older than most of my friends' parents would make them stuffy and old-fashioned, but it's like they tried to make up for it by going too far in the other direction. Way too far. Ever since Ma and I booked our flights, she and Pa have been teasing me about all the bellissimi Italian boys I'll meet this summer, insisting I'll fall in love and never want to come home, like all the other foreign girls. Because that's how they see me, their own flesh and blood. Foreign. Well, this is my chance to prove them wrong on both counts. I was a little kid the last time I was in Rome, but this city is in my DNA. I know it in the bone deep way birds know migration routes, and salmon swim back to the stream they were born in. And okay, because I have Google Maps. But mostly, I know it because our house in Edinburgh is a little piece of Italy. The food, the music, the TV channels, the bidet in the bathroom, and occasionally swathes of homemade spaghetti drying on the clothes horse. Only my best friend Isla's around, allowed round on those days. I hope you enjoyed the beginning of Lydia's story. Thank you so much for listening.